What's up, y'all? Blonde Absolute Ultra. Just checking y'all out while I'm in here doing my notes. How y'all doing today? Did y'all practice self care today? Let me know what you did. Because I didn't, baby. This was not a self care morning for me at all. Fun fact about me, I listen to Kevin Gates when I'm turned down so I can turn up. I'm big turned down this morning. Therapy is not the kind of job where you can just show up turned down and you dealing with people's lives, baby. What y'all do? What y'all do for self care this morning? Let me know. Why, thanks, yo mom, Faith. Self care, y'all. That's the topic for this morning. I feel like, especially around like holiday season, Christmas time, you ripping, you running. It's a snowstorm coming. I don't know where y'all live at, but I'm in Northern Illinois and it's big snow on the way. And what song is that? It's the Who Won't Smoke remix by Kevin Gates. This is what I listen to. I even tell my clients this. This is my song. If I'm turned down, I'm turning this song on. Immediate turn up. Self care, self care. Yeah, it's holiday season. We busy. We trying to rip and run and get all this stuff going on. If you don't slow down and take care of yourself, you will be burnt out, baby. Burnt out. And I don't know about you, but I don't like to be burnt out. I really don't. Day Day's World, what you got going on? Let me see. What up, though? How you doing?
What's up? I can see you. Not see
You
you now. Where you from?
can't see
Where
me?
you from? I see you now. Where you from?
All right, I'm from Illinois. Where you from?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Okay. We talking about self care this morning, Day Day. What you do? Do you know about self care?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. So self
Yeah,
care, yeah. So self care is the stuff that you do that refills you, right? So we always like, well, at least I know for me, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a therapist. I do a lot of stuff that drains me, that takes from me. So self care is the stuff you do that kind of fills you back up, give you a little bit more energy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Can I ask you a question?
What's going on?
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
How do you feel about people with abilities?
How do I feel about um I feel like they're people like everybody else. I think no matter what the differences are, it could be an ability difference, it could be a gender identity difference, it could be a race difference. I think we all have our own biases, and a lot of times when people don't understand things that they don't experience themselves, it will come across as negative. And I think
Yeah,
that's where, yeah, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
that it. And you look young, but you have an old personality. I mean that in a good way.
Old soul, like they be saying.
Yeah,
How young do I look?
you look like you in your 20s.
Why, thank you. I am not, but I appreciate that.
Yeah, you doing like in your 20s.
Yeah. I'm grown, day, big grown, big grown. What do you think? So tell me why you asked that question
What? What question?
about abilities.
Because I want to be coming to somebody live, and I can't read that good. I, I'm
Okay.
I can read some.
Right.
I'm gonna become to some alive. I be even talk to tech a lot, and sometimes I could come to somebody live and become my piece of impairment or something. I could be I say something and it come out wrong. Hear me?
Right. Yeah, I hear you.
And it'd be way to block.
Mm. Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think though a lot of that is the internet gives people free space to show mean and ugly sides of themselves, right? A lot of so you see a lot of that come out in this space. It can be hard not to personalize it, but unfortunately that's the world we live in, especially on the internet, because when you see people in person, they're less likely to treat you poorly or negatively. But on the internet, they don't necessarily have to be held accountable or held responsible for that. So you do see a lot of nasty behaviors on here.
Eh, Um 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 and I want to be uh, uh, in the why be and people like telling that and stuff because I'm like just thinking, oh, why he not sending me gifts or nothing,
Right.
or why this and why that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because some people be thinking you, oh, be asking you why you ain't sending me no gift for. I
Yeah.
can't paint I can't paint job I don't work. I have to paint job I don't work or something. Hear me?
Right. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you go, Day Day. You do what the hell you want to do on this here internet, man. The world is yours. People don't have to like it. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
All right, Day Day. Practice self care, man. Have a blessed day.
I can be follow.
What you say? All right. That was Day Day. I like that question. That's a good question. See, to bring. That's why I like to bring what I create in my space here. This is my office, and your office should be a safe space if you're a therapist or any type of like healthcare provider. And that's part of the reason why I do what I do on the internet, because everybody needs safe spaces. You need a space to ask those type of questions. So I appreciate being able to do that and just allow people to just kind of be themselves and explore themselves. It's important. All right, y'all. I got these notes to do. I just want to hop on here real quick, and yeah, really just check y'all out. See what y'all had going on. Make sure y'all practice self care for real. I keep saying that. I sound like a broken record, but it's probably because I haven't been taking care of myself. So maybe I'm trying to hold me accountable. How about that? And y'all know something else? I really don't know what the hell I'm doing on live. So, you could show me a couple tips and tricks too. Appreciate it. Big time. Thanks, B Key. Did I say that right? All right, y'all. I'm checking out. I'll check back in with y'all later. One tip on self-motivation. One tip on self-motivation. What's the question? Let's get it. Let's get it. Um, hmm. Ooh. So are you asking me, do I have a tip on self-motivation, or you have a question about self-motivation? Because I got a lot of tips on self-motivation. I could water with. And you know what? That's a good topic too. I need to write that down. Because I kind of been talking about that a lot lately. Self-motivation. You're asking. Okay. Um, so self-motivation is something I've been talking about a lot lately. I think so it's a couple different ways you can go about it. There's your internal piece, so that's your thoughts and your emotions and how that comes out in your physical body, so like your sleep, concentration, different things like that. And then there's behavior activation. So it's a couple different ways you can go about that. If the barrier is what's happening internally, so if you're speaking to yourself negatively, or you have big and negative emotions that you're trying to fight through in order to motivate yourself to do something, then you're going to want to take a second of mindfulness before you do anything, because that's going to quiet your mind and relax your body. If behavior activation is the problem, I would say there's a couple different things you could do. So, and it probably depends on the activity too. Ask yourself how much time you have to complete the activity. And then how are you going to measure whether you've completed or not? So let me give you an example. I'll give you a personal example. So like when I'm doing physical activity, if I gotta go to the Y, I don't really have to fight myself about that because I like going to the Y. I enjoy it. I don't have negative thoughts and feelings about it. My kids like going to the Y. It's social. I like to dance, so I do a lot of like dance fitness classes. So I don't really have an issue motivating myself to go to the Y. But when I'm trying to get on that treadmill on my basement, it's a whole nother story. I will start to try and talk myself out of it. So I'll have like a negative internal dialogue and I start to lose motivation. So there's a couple different things that I do to combat that. I will either choose a time of day that's going to increase the chances that I actually do that, right? So if I tell myself I'm going to get on the treadmill as soon as I get home, that's not realistic. I got to feed my kids dinner. We got to get in the shower. I got to clean up my house. But if I tell myself, I'm going to set this time out in the morning and I'm going to set 30 minutes out. So I've attached a time to it. I've made it measurable and I put it at a time of day where it's most likely that I'm going to actually attain that goal. So you really got to ask yourself what things internally and externally are going to help me to actually meet this goal. A lot of times we want to set goals and they're just not attainable. And there's nothing wrong with making your goal attainable, right? It's not helpful to set goals that are not realistic, goals that don't fit in your time schedule. If you're setting goals that are not realistic, you're not going to sustain them. That's what I'm trying to say. So make sure before you even get ready to set a goal to motivate yourself to do it, that you're thinking about internal things and external things that might influence a lack of motivation in the first place. An accountability partner is super helpful too. Like a lot of times I'll be my client's accountability partner because they don't really have anybody outside of this space that is willing to hold them accountable or that they're comfortable having to hold them accountable. So if you're speaking your goals out loud to another person, then it increases the likelihood that you meet that goal because you're able to then go back and say, hey, here's what I struggle with and kind of bounce some of those ideas off of that person. Yeah, I'm glad that was helpful. I'm going to make a video about this because I have something to say about it. Thanks for the idea, B Key. I was really gonna end my live, but y'all in here. What's up? What are y'all doing for self-care? That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm trying to talk about, because I don't know about y'all, but the holiday season will really try to bleed you dry if you let it. So what y'all got going on? How y'all taking care of yourself? Or if you're not taking care of yourself, how about that? What's stopping you? What's the barrier? I feel like I just heard this song. And you know what else? And this here good holiday season, make sure y'all got people around you that feel your spirit, and that you're not keeping people around you just out of obligation. Like, I don't know about y'all, but that sucks me dry. And I don't like to be dry. I like to be full. All right, y'all. I gotta get these here notes done. But I do want y'all, I really want y'all to think about self-care today. Think about what it looks like um from now through Christmas. And if you haven't been practicing self-care, set a SMART goal. SMART, SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time measured. Set a SMART goal to start to complete or start to re-implement self-care into your life. And then I want to hear how it helped you. All right, y'all. I'm out. I got to do my notes.